Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of the Navigator run, a sprint achievement when you have time until 1500 to, as Portugal, get provinces in Africa, India and Indonesia. It's actually quite challenging and that makes it fun. So let's get diplomat. This is a good price for a diplomat, let me tell you this. Let's mothball our only fort. And yeah, we don't really need you. And we don't really need you. As soon as we deal with that overextension, it will be just lovely. Let's speed up some history. No. Thank you. Oh my god, this was a big mistake. Should have dropped that alliance because we're going to have a retard on throne now. We can't really help about it. So what policy are we going to take? Yeah, native repression policy. The only reasonable one at this stage, I suppose. And yeah, the colonists will be expensive like hell. And that's a gangbang if I've ever seen one. That definitely is a gangbang. Let's start coring. And yep, 1461. 3 years of coring, that's a long time. Long term or cash? Long term. I rarely do this because that's a lot of cash, but come on, we need those diplo points. We need them like oxygen. But right now our diplomatic situation looks a little threatening, so we're going to improve relations with Yolov, get them on our side. I know they are nobody, but we could use some allies, right? I think Mali is actually the better bet here. They are usually a stronger nation in Africa. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now we can indeed make Pope a little happier with us. And that's how you do it. Now, can we afford a military advisor? And do we need one? Actually, I'd rather save cash. Okay, the moment we can get this guy, we're going to move as far as possible here, perhaps to St. Helena or even something near Congo, and then go to Cape and India and Indochina. Those guys over there might be quite brutal, so we'll see how it goes. So yeah, right now this isn't looking bad. I think that right now we're right on schedule and right on time. If you're going to be useless, perhaps just go drilling. And yeah, every church we build is actually a particular income boost to us, as you can see. I think at this point a church is more valuable actually than anything else in our state. How's Renaissance looking? It's looking horrible. 11%, Jesus, it's 1459. We don't really need admin or military points at this stage, so we're going to just dump it all into Lisbona and save diplo points because we need those explorers. Up and running. Up and running. And yeah, so this is how exciting this sprint achievement is. But I can't really help it now, can I? Yeah, England lost its cause, obvious to happen. Calais is still theirs. Good for them. Good for them that it's still theirs, right? And we... What is our trade income? It's 466.31. This will hurt it a little bit. But we most definitely need more provinces. I'll just have this clergy. Oh yeah, production income went down, so... But never mind, we still have positive income, and frankly I know I'm playing way too conservatively, so to speak, because I'm not running a crazy deficit, I'm not bankrupting myself, I'm not defaulting. So yeah, I know I'm not playing this in a way that some people would. Well, but I can't help myself. I just enjoy playing in a way that would not be silly. And yeah, we will need that stability eventually because our king will die, right? And since we are such nice guys, let's... yeah, let's send an insult. Perhaps to Aragon, that's a better target. Yeah, there you go. 57 power projection, keeping that afloat for some time now. And there you are, Lisbon. I was beginning to think you're not interested in developing yourself. This would be amazing. But I don't want all those random unpleasant events. This is good. I think this will be valuable. It needs to produce more than 0.15 ducats per month increase. I think it will. Well, excellent. Cape Verde is growing really fast. Not that much, no adjacent control, yeah. Native repression, expansionist, etc., etc. Well, yeah, of course we're going to invest in Porto. But we need to invest in Lisbon now. Come over. Come here. Good, good, good. Finally, we can do some exploring on Africa. There you go, boys. Check it out. Excellent. So Tangier is ours. 200 points for 353 only because stability, right? Arguin. Of course, this is going to be colonized. We're now going to expand the buffer zone. We are only going for this. Can our budget take it? I'm afraid it can't right now. Well, it actually can't take another colony. Wow, yeah. I forgot that we have mothballed our navy, so there you go. We can move to Arguin safely. Good, boys. Now continue exploring Africa. We can't. Okay. I think we need to do some North Atlantic. I can live with that. And excellent hardy warrior attrition. Do we want to butcher them all? It's after all 5,000 savages. How much will it cost? It will cost 50. And it is causing me to take casualties. So, yeah, natives pacified. Let's get back home. And yeah, colonial maintenance is expensive. I suppose that this should help us deal with the problem. We need to strengthen our alliances, get Mali in our team. Now, the question is, would Jolof's provinces allow me to move faster through Africa towards Cape? And I think the answer is yes to that. Let's hope that we get Cape Verde ASAP. Oh. Yeah. Well, yeah. Die, please die, right? Well, sometimes you can't help it. You just get this retard on throne and, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do. Now, this should be speeding up Renaissance considerably. Oh, damn it, it's really in my face. Oh, I thought it would be colonies 4. I did not calculate that correctly. But I suppose we should make it. After we convert, there should be no problem with us having that Inquisitor in our court, so we'll solve that matter. But right now, yeah, it is going nice, and perhaps giving this to burghers. Loyalty in... oh, that will increase their influence over 80%. We can't really afford that right now. Okay, let's wait. Time's flowing. That mission is so good to complete. And arid climate. Let's start our golden era, and let's hope that we get... oh, we're going to get that splendor in a moment. Finally. We discovered America. Oh, we did. Lol. There you go. Colonial growth. And this is sick for 1462, don't you think? This is sick. Such a crazy, crazy number. Yeah, I'd like to delete that fort, but I can't, because the Moroccans consider this their core. And the Castilians are like my only shield against these guys. Now, armies. Let's see what our enemy has. I didn't discover that nation, so never mind. But Mali fast 14k. That is decent. Interesting. That's Mali doesn't want these guys is surprising indeed. Well, never mind. So yeah, waiting again for the colony to grow. It's like watching leaves fall. But still we have stuff to do, and that is increasing Renaissance presence. And I suppose this is good enough, and we'll get Lisbona up on track, perhaps now, yeah. And protect trade, right? There you go, done. Should be getting prosperous, shouldn't you? Kill me with that leader, incompetent as she is. You could say she's trying her best, but does it really justify her from being incompetent? I don't know. Can't wait to just get this over with. Well, surprisingly, well, how are we getting positive? Oh, trade income, I imagine. So next target is of course Ivory Coast. It's the trade center somewhere over here. Now this is Senegal estuary, so no trade centers. I think they started over here, which is like usual. And this is nice. We're still ahead of time and tech, despite not having Renaissance. Of course, get prestige. Prestige is the thing right now. 200. God, that's a lot of money. A level 2 statesman. Well, this is useless, really, but we don't need an advisor. We have an advisor that's good enough. Lord help me with these guys as leaders of the state. Well, we're not going to fight them, really. Nothing to explore. Well, my. Now, that is unfortunate. The Caribbean are calling. They are such a tempting target for colonization. We get so stupidly rich. Great, Arguin is done. Savoy, of all the people, would like to be buddies. Interesting. Now, let's recall the merchant and send him to finish Capo Verde. Should help our budget somewhat considerably. This is a nice event. It will allow us to get clergy more loyal, and considering the fact that times are coming where we'll need them for admin, I suppose this is good even if it costs us this valuable prestige. And we want to get them administrating. I'm glad the Moroccans are having rebel problems. It's always nice to see your rival in turmoil, I should say. Of course, the alternative is to completely resign from this frontier and just sit on your ass in Portugal and go colonizing without this conflict, but it's just too good an opportunity to get some points, I think, to pass. So that's why we did it. We got a really nice point boost from Granada, and we took a province that gave us like 100 points, admin points. That is because we had to pay 100 to core it. Colonial range, yes, of course, this is it. And even further, thanks to our idea group. Now, West African Sea, thank you very much. As you can see, the Portuguese are particularly destined to colonize, because right now we have plus 75% colonial range, and we need Tech 7 to get it even further. And that should put us into the right limit. Now, land of opportunity will be essential. We don't really need a second colonist, really, right now. We just need to focus on getting it done. What? Lose 1k population. Well, do we need it, really? We have Capo Verde, which will allow us to go here. We don't need that colony. We have the mission objective. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Boys, yeah, we should issue an embargo towards you. But that will be in a moment. Castile... Oh, damn it. Of course we're going to help them. You know, I think we are in a bit of trouble. This is excellent news. Now, yeah, of course, Constantinople is going to be the most valuable city in the world. We can wait with that a moment if we can get a trade center in Ivory Coast. This instant to actually move here to the coast of Cameroon and colonize this instead. So, province is made. How far can we go from here is a good question. Can we go to Caribbean? I think easily. So, Morocco's opinion. Well, taking this goods produced is sugar, so that's always valuable. And yeah, we could take Ivory Coast or Sao Tome. Sao Tome is outside of our range, so Gold Coast it is. And I suppose we need to send like 9k troops over there, so this is how we're going to do it. You guys are moving straight to Gold Coast. You're going to have to kill some people over there, but I suppose that shouldn't be a problem to you, right? Excellent. This is what we needed. I suppose we can seek support of the clergy. Recruit a theologian, perhaps he'll be useful, and get admin points. Do we want military? I think we do, but we'll see if we need to do something about the nobility. Right now, of course, the burghers are the most important. We can't afford New World charters because of the influence, which is a little too high right now. So it's risky. And it can hit you very, very badly. Caribbean, Atlantic, American East Coast. Whatever. We want to go here. Pity this is outside of our range, but we'll just pass Congo and move southwards. Strafe where the goods are, and by goods I mean Cape of Good Hope, and then on to our next adventure. Now, where are you, dude? Move faster, please. And yeah, 105, yeah, I mean, this is a good number. Jesus. Kill them, please. Thank you. Now this colony is safe again, thanks to our efforts. And soon we won't have our power projection anymore. No, they were not interested really in an alliance. Well, this is good, I suppose. We want a naval race. Yeah, no. We want Costa de Oro as a city. One colony at a time, ladies and gentlemen. This is the way for success. No thanks. We don't want problems, excuse me, with Castilians. This is going... well, this is not going as well as I'd like to. Still a truce, which is good, I suppose. But the power projection thing is a problem. This should keep us afloat for a while, and we can issue an embargo towards Tunisia, which is always nice, and minimum effect, but still something, right? And the fact that we have completed a lot of age objectives definitely helps. Now, embracing Renaissance is a problem, but do we really need tech right now? I don't really feel that way. We can remain primitive. Now I need to develop some military tech, so that the Moroccans are ahead of us already, which Is a red flag if I've ever seen one. Atlantic, South America, Caribbean Sea. North Atlantic, South Atlantic most definitely, perhaps which will allow us to see Luanda already. So yeah, we did convert. So we don't need edicts, right? Right. And we can get the hell out of here to our homeland, right? Right. Excellent. Well, 25 points are worth it, most definitely. Land of Opportunity is another one we want. We don't need this yet. I think we're not doing so badly after all. There you go. Invest supported treasury most definitely treasury. And yeah, Porto will be our next target, surprisingly enough. Yeah, so as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are barely on the budget, but that is all we really need right now. We don't really need Jollof anymore, so yeah, thank you for your spy network. It's been particularly helpful. And yeah, South Atlantic is definitely what we need discovered, and we need to discover this coastline. And yeah, this is super tempting, but on the other hand, getting Renaissance, it's 18% penalty at this stage. And we want that range. And trade efficiency income. But we need land of opportunity. There is a time limit. And that time limit is working against us. Oh, he died drilling. Well, you can go drilling and see if you have any more luck than your predecessor. Maybe a tropical wood. Not the best one. Ivory would. I think ivory at this place would be best. No, ivory. Ivory dies, same thing. Oh god. Who do we have for king even? How do we have him for king is... Well... fantastic. I'm not surprised people don't want to marry the guy. I mean, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. But he's an interpreter. Well, that's surprising. So yeah, this is South Atlantic, and this will allow us to do some colonizing over there. Always prestige, ladies and gentlemen. Prestige is far valuable. Oh, this is disgusting. We don't need that guy. We need a competent diplomatic guy. And that exploration mission didn't go as planned now, did it? And yeah, you can continue exploring South Atlantic coastline. This would be nice to pay. Yeah, let's make them pay. This one point of influence is infuriating me. Really, just 1 point, 50 points. Now that should give them more land, right? Yeah, exactly. So 150, excellent. Let's hope they don't get ideas and decide to rebel against me with that bad event that can happen when you have a situation like this. Now, second one. Transfer subject, war taxes, cavalry, higher development, colonies, of course. The name of the game is, of course, colonization. How's the coastline looking? We'll see about that, my dear friend. We'll see about that. There you go. Just keep him busy. So enforce serve them. Oh, we can lose some legitimacy. Wow, a competent consort, but a perfectionist. This sucks. We really have like no point in command. We can't keep our military tech so low. Someone will eventually attack us and give us a headache. So yeah, this isn't that expensive right now. We could get it by exploiting provinces a little bit and getting a loan. Now the question is it worth it? And I'm not exactly sure it is. Yeah, we don't want to transfer to Caribbean. We want to transfer to Sevilla, my dear friend. That's how we want to do it. Yeah, thank you. Nice. Nice indeed. I suppose we'll get cash. Because we don't really need anything else as a colonial nation. Wow. They have no friends. 1472, really. And we eliminated the locals, so frankly... taking a center of trade in Safi wouldn't be such a bad idea, actually. But we need tech. Looking good right now, at least point-wise. Yeah, we can't afford it. Workshop, of course we're going to burn heretics, thank you. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to grill some heretics, right? But that military is so behind. This guy's horrible. Please have a genius baby, my dear leader. Oh yeah, well, truce with... awesome. Truce with Morocco is expired. I suppose this is what you do at a certain point. Or do we have the navy home to do it? That is the question. I think we actually do, so let's wait a moment. Humiliate? Yeah, we just need points, really. Oh, this is going to be costly again. And no splendor inside while money is so desperately needed. Thank you, Castile, for being such a nice guy. We'll just wait. There's no point in fighting anyone when your ally can do the entire job for... Oh. Well, that evens things up considerably. But they don't know that we actually have the upper hand and Castilian superior military commanding. So that's how we're going to do it. We're just going to go around, take some land, and see what happens next. Yeah, well, you just keep on pirate hunting, I suppose. And let's hope that the Castilian Navy will support us. As it should, really. Well, it did. And we didn't lose a single ship. Wow. Did not expect that to happen. I was expecting catastrophe, but lo and behold. So, the point is, we are, as I said in the earlier episode, we are using Humiliate Rival Casus Belli on weak nations at this point of the game, where it is simply insanely beneficial. St. Helena is the next best jump point, I suppose. We don't want to get near African coastline if we don't need to, then Cape of Good Hope. Trading post in Angola. In the Congo region. That would require a war. Is it? No, this is Congo region. Easiest mission ever. We're going to do it regardless. Thank you, game. Never mind. We're not really interested in native aggressiveness. We're going to just shoot guns at them anyway. We have only 27 years left, so half the time is done for this achievement. And we're not getting near what we really need. There you go. Excellent. None of these are tempting right now. Oh, actually, improving our prestige might be possible if we manage to squeeze it out of this war, right? So let's go to Tlamencan. No, I suppose the Spanish will take it. Regrettable. Natural scientist. Let's just get the more points thing. Oh god, he's old. That doesn't matter, we should be able to produce something out of our estates. Hopefully, at least. Huh. Our missionaries embrace the Holy Mother Church, one of through faith. The Congo is already calling out for priest Bibles. Maningoko. Wow. Now, this is surprising. I didn't know Congo could go Christian. Truth be told, I don't have much experience with playing Portugal. So let's get cash. Let's try to make Pope love us. Or hate us. One or the other. So it's one or the other. Now, you boys go and check out South Atlantic a little more. Perhaps a battle. Perhaps we can fight this battle and win, get some prestige out of this. And good, good. One prestige, some military tradition. And yeah, just take it. I think they're going to retreat to Marrakesh, which we can take. We can kill this 1k unit. We don't care about professionalism and we care about money. Really, I'm feeling so pacifist while playing Portugal, really. We're like the chillest dude around. You just sit on your island. Perform a colonial genocide and that's your life. Excellent, I should say. I just really like this. Now, 180 is worth waiting for, really. England's a great power. Well, they are doing their work in Ireland, I suppose. As expected. Nothing to really fret about. Excuse me, never mind. Still in a fighting spirit, I see. But Zeus. Well, we'll change that. We'll kill them, and then we... Oh, we definitely need a prestige like that. We could get... Yeah, we can get the loyalty. I mean, what can go wrong, right? And they should be good to go. So, poof, there you go. It's actually giving us trust. 3 points. Humiliation, Casus Belli completed. Now we have a lot of points. We don't have prestige. Oh, Jesus, I thought it would give us prestige, but apparently I was mistaken. Go down, you maintenance, you. Well, this is a problem. I wouldn't actually care about personal union at this point because my achievement does not mean that I have to be an independent state if I understand it correctly. Yeah, well, he was bound to die eventually. Tempting, but no. Tempting, and actually, yeah. And an Inquisitor again. I see no problem in having the guy. A pike, a dock. All is fine. Now, arquebus will be cool to have, and colonial range, great. This is what we'll have, I suppose, for the rest of this run, range-wise. Oh no, I think we'll have number 9 still, but it's only plus 50, so that's not that much. Could you... Oh yeah, wow. I was just about to say, could you go and do your royal job with your wife, but yeah, he's done it. He's produced someone who will probably be gravely ill or will like hunting a little too much, I suppose. Regardless, amazing, Amizingo, of course, will rule our great nation again. And another question. We do not have enough favors, really. Oh, Castile. You joker. If we go against Tunis and bleed them out of monarch points as well... what? How did that happen? I don't even. I genuinely don't even wanna. So yeah, St. Helena is growing nice, 135, wow, that's impressive. And Cape of Good Hope is next. It's not within our colonial range, we really need that Tech 7. More than we need viceroys, I mean really viceroys. Awesome, Castile. You go. You go, mate. Meanwhile... lol. Meanwhile, we'll remain busy and trying to get those colonies working. This could be useful. Oh no, we are killing all. Never mind, we're killing all the natives. Right, I forgot. Oh well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I suppose this is it for episode 2. We have 24 years still to get to India and Indochina. And it should be absolutely doable. We are already at the Cape of New Hope any moment now, as soon as we finish with St. Helena. So this is good, and from here we will move to one of those islands in the Indian Ocean, get into Indochina, India, perhaps an OCB war on the smallest of the Maharajas, and finish this. So it's going well, and this is how you do it. Abusing Humiliate Casus Belli mechanic for those amazing point gains and power projection, which keeps you afloat despite having an idiot on the throne. I mean, these are genuinely decent point gain numbers, despite who's ruling my nation. Yeah, that's how you do it, and we'll see each other in episode 3. Thank you for your time. See you again soon. Gaming Toucan out. Bye bye.